What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Supreme King deck profile. So let's jump into the deck profile and see what we're coming at you with. First off, we're running 2 Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes. I really like this card. It came from the new set. The main thing I like about this card is you're allowed to get that push on your opponent that can do some major damage on them. The fact that if you have your Link monster Deco Talker out or Mrs. Radiance, whatever, you got those 2 pin zones targeted, you can end up attacking with this card, then after that tribute this card in the battle phase and then bring out your Worm Drake, and that can deal some pretty serious damage on your opponent they really wouldn't see coming. So I like that effect a lot. Next, we're running 3 of the Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. This card is usually used to search out the high and low scale for the Supreme King, but in this deck you don't want to do that, because if you end up using the high and low scales, they're going to end up making it so you can't Pendulum Summon. So if nothing else, it's a good beater. If it's in the graveyard and you control those monsters, special summon out of the graveyard, going to your XYZ or synchro plays that you need to. We're also running 3 of the Astrograph Magician. This guy's just all around good for whenever one of your pendulum scales get blown up, one of your magicians get blown up. Special summon this card, target that card that it was destroyed, get the search, and go on with your plays from there. We're also running 2 of the Black Fang Magician. This guy's just all around good for when he's in the pin scale, to target your opponent's monster, cut that opponent's monster in half. Also 2, when it's destroyed, uses a monster's effect to be able to special summon a dark spellcaster from the graveyard. So that can help you get a lot of plays going too. We're running 2 Double Iris Magician. This card gets your plays set up to get your Star Pentagraph, to get your Time Pentagraph, and also 2 to be able to get that double damage on your opponent when you target a dark spellcaster. We're running 2 Purple Poison Magician. Purple Poison is good for getting that field clearance, and also 2 just to be able to get that damage on your opponent that they don't really see coming. We're running 2 White Wing Magician, just to be able so that your opponent can't, target your magicians, and also 2 just all around good tuner. We're running 1 Harmonizing Magician, because this card is very, very good to be able to special summon it after a pin summon, get another magician out of the deck, go into your XYZ plays. For the old school magicians, we're running 3 Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye is just, you want to see him, he's so clutch, you get him out there and he just helps you get all your good plays going. We're running 2 Oath, because Oath just helps you to be able to recur all of your plays. You start blowing up your scale, start searching, but you're not going to be doing all that pendulum from out of your extra deck. You want to do all that pendulum out of your hand, so he helps you get the cards back to your hand, then go with your big pin summon. We're running 1 Zanky Magician, just because light matchups do happen, he's still a good all-around beater. And lastly, for the monsters, we're running 1 Noble Dragon Magician, just with a good pitch outlet. And that's it for our monsters. For our spell cards, we're running 3 Duelist Alliance. Still all around good card. As long as you got a pendulum monster in your pin zone, activate this card. Get whatever card that you need that has stakes pendulum in it. Get it. Go on with your plays from there. Next, we're running 2 Pendulum Call. Only need 2. If you get 1 off, you got what you need out of it. If you have 2, guess what? You just plus them from there. We're running 2 Star Pentagraph. Oh my goodness, this card is just so amazing. Every time a pendulum monster the pendulum magician gets destroyed, you end up getting a search off the whatever magician you destroyed. Then you get this thing to start searching, and hopefully you got your Astrograph, and then you start searching off it too. So you're gonna have all types of plays going. So very good card for the searching of the deck. A tech that I'm starting to run now is Amazing Pendulum. And the reason why I'm running this is because I don't want all of the cards in the extra deck, and that can end up hindering me after some time. If I can get those magicians back, that's going to help me start keeping my plays going, help me generate more plays. So that's what I want to do. Another tech that I'm running is Pendulum Storm. Yes, I know it's not Wavering Eyes, it's a sorry card, but the way this card is, if I end up activating this, I clear my pen zones, I have this on field, this is gonna go off, I'm gonna get a search, this is gonna clear, and then those monsters I just lost, I'm getting them right back. So it all works together. You just gotta strategize it, but it all works together. So Pendulum Storm is actually a really good card if you want to use it to clear off that back row, get it some more plays set up. It's good to do that. I'm running one Sky Iris just to be able to help search out the Supreme King Odd Eyes and help to be able to protect my magicians as well. And lastly, for the spells, I'm running one Odd Eyes Fusion just to be able to catch my opponent off guard. They won't sit there and try something a little sneaky on me. I say, guess what? I got you, sir. I got something special for you. But that is it for our spell cards. For our trap cards, I'm running 2 Time Pentagraph. This card is all around good hate card. Once you activate your Pendulum Call, target one of your pen scales, your monster is not going to be destroyed. Then you end up sending 2 cards off your opponent's side of the field. So that's very, very good for you. Helps you generate more plays. I'm running 1 Solemn Warning just to be able to hate on the opponent. They start doing crazy stuff over there saying, nah, sir, can't have all that noise going on over there. And lastly, for the traps, running 2 Solemn Scolding. Running 2 Solemn Scolding just for the fact is that most of your spells are going to be face up. Also, too, you want to make sure your opponent's not doing too much over there. If you can stop them in a crucial point, guess what? This will stop everything, and then you summon your Zarc, lock the game out for yourself. But that is it for our main deck. For our extra deck, running 1 Supreme King Zarc just to be able to get this card on the field, wipe your opponent's board, hit him for 4K. It's pretty good. We're running 1 of each of the new Supreme King Dragons. Each one of them is very, very good in their own right. The Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom is just all around good for doing burn damage to your opponent. The Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing is good for special summoning monsters and also doing hit damage to your opponent. And the Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion is good for just doing major damage to your opponent. And also top of that, you can also do some good things with the with this guy, with all of them. So that helps out a lot with the deck too. It actually made the deck come more full circle with the Supreme King support. Next, we're running 1 of each of the Odd Eyes. The Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, and the Odd Eyes Absolute. Odd Eyes Vortex, you know him. Spin that face-up card back. Also get them good negates by spinning 1 out of your extra deck. Meteor Burst to get that special summon out of the pen zone. Also too, make sure your opponent can't do too much to you on the battle phase. Odd Eyes Absolute, good for bringing both of these back. Also on top of that, if he's destroyed, get a special summon too. So all of them have their own good effects for the deck. Next, we're running 1 Big Eye. Big Eye is Big Eye. It's always good to snatch steal your opponent's stuff. Still run the Utopia package just to make sure that your opponent doesn't get their own Zarc out there and wipe you out completely. You always want to have it out for a 4,000 beater or higher. So if you can get 5,000 on board and they can't do nothing to that attack, that's good for you. We're running 2 Time Star Magician. This is just all around good for getting that Astrograph in hand. Also too, sending other magicians that you need to the graveyard to help with your Zarc setup play. This also helps to protect your pen scales as well. So it's a good card that you need to get on the field. We're running 1 Castell just to make sure if you have any problem cards out there, go ahead and spin them on back. We're running 1 Deco Talker just because we want to be able to pin something for 2 if we have to. You don't want to just always keep pinning something for 1 because that's going to slow you down in your game state. So you want to make sure you can open up as much board advantage as you want. And lastly, for the extra deck, we're running one Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow. This guy is good in combination with your Decode Talker to make it so that you can have 3 extra deck slots that you can open up. And also too, if you enough push come to shove, he's still good standing alone by himself. Even though he's pointing straight down, you're still gonna get to get some of your plays out. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. We're out.